Hello ladies and gentlemen, Groovy Guy here, and welcome to today's video where we're going to be having a look at Power of the Primes Evolution Nemesis Pax to Nemesis Prime. He is, I think it was Amazon exclusive. He's essentially just Optimus Prime with different heads for both modes and many more weapons. One of the main weapons, I guess, is this bird called Geyser, or maybe Geezer, or Jizz. No, I don't think it was that one. Can't find any information on him. Can't find if he's an own character, or if he's just a drone that sort of teamed up with Nemesis Prime. But there he is. There's a little bird. Kinda laser beaky, but not. Am I missing a step there? Anyway, you can still sort of clip on. He tabs into the sword there, and he just, well, again, like I said, I can't find any information about him. Is that it? Yeah, that looks about it. Yeah. So, kind of cool, but at the same time, it's like, why? Mind you, I suppose that can be said for most characters, can't it? Why make them? To sell toys and to make money. So here is Nemesis Prime in his truck mode. He does come with these two extra arm cannons. It's also got an additional sword. Now these arm cannons, I think, oops, sorry, just noticed the camera there. I think this is the only way they can be incorporated into vehicle mode. You'll see that the, well, you can't really see it because it's black. If I pop this off, it just attaches by having one of these two posts here going to this hole. If you just close that over, then you got sort of Nemesis Prime, or, you know, the Optimus Prime truck as it is. So you just flip that, and you just find whichever one you want it to peg into. I think it pegs into that according to the instructions anyway. And then you got a badass armored truck, which looks pretty cool. It puts me in mind of the truck scene at the end of the original Terminator movie. Mind you, it doesn't really take me much to be put into mind of the truck at the end of the original Terminator movie. So yeah, there is the truck mode. Here is the trailer. Again, if you've got Optimus Prime, or you saw my Optimus Prime video, this is just a black repaint with some remolding, mostly of the robot faces. So let's go to Nemesis Pax, shall we? We'll be right back with him. Welcome back, and here is Nemesis Pax in his robot mode. And even though it is a black repaint, it is really, really nice looking. I don't know how much of that will be conveyed through the webcam, but it's really quite interesting to look at. It's got the nice little teal, I think, red. It's got a nice face sculpt, so we can get a close up of that. There we go. Look at that. He doesn't look like anything's going to be getting in there. Looks like once those eyes are on you, you are dead. Looks kind of like Predator, but this guy's probably maybe a bit more insane. What else is there? Yeah, pretty much back. Same as Orion Pax in the way of posability and such. For some reason his legs are a bit, I don't know, finicky or loose. When I first got him, these hip joints didn't want to rotate at all, and whenever I tried transforming him, the leg would pop off the ball joint here. It seems to be working okay now, but just, I think I was at this one. No, it seems to be okay. Just yeah, just bit of a look at. Actually, now I know what this looks like. He looks like Dark Helmet. Hot. Too hot. Anyway, I'm not going to be laughing when we get to Nemesis Prime mode, because he gets much scarier. See, he's got many more weapons in this mode. Here is Nemesis Prime in his fully combined robot mode with all of his guns and weaponry. He's holding his two swords. He also does have his trademark blaster. I was going to say iconic, but then again, this isn't an Ubisoft product, is it? He also has yet another Matrix. How many is this now? Half a dozen we've got in Power of the Primes. Let's see if I can get these open properly. There we go. He comes with the Dark Matrix of Leadership, which doesn't want to stay in there for some reason on mine. So, here we go. Nice purple, red and black. There we go. What do I get? That way. Or is it that way? Or is it over that way? It's one of those ways. Yeah. Pretty nice looking piece. I'm not going to pop it back in right away, because like I said, it doesn't want to stay in there. And I'll probably spend a good 5 minutes trying to wrestle it back in there. Arm-mounted cannons. Nice touch. What else? Oh yeah, let's see if we can get a close-up of his face. There we go. So it's, I don't know, sort of reminds me of Transformers Prime, Optimus Prime's face. Sort of narrower and sleeker. But yeah, definitely less dark helmety than Nemesis Pax was. So he's a pretty cool toy. Why doesn't he not? He's just being pretty uncooperative at the moment. You gonna stay there? I got him leaned up against the back. How about some size comparisons? So there he is, Nemesis Prime. Here he is with Classics Nemesis Prime. So certainly a re-beginning of the Prime mold, just like Convoy and Optimus Prime, or Henkei Convoy and Optimus Prime. Here he is compared with his progenitor, Power of the Primes, Optimus Prime. So you can even see, even without the close-up, that they're different head sculpts. Otherwise identical. Black repaints, I'm usually kind of like, eh. But this one actually, once you see it in hand, it's pretty impressive looking. And I'm grateful to have him in my collection. I do like how they've given him more accessories to help differentiate himself further from Optimus Prime. The swords I'm a bit iffy about. Yeah, you know, they're swords, but they're just so very different. You've got... Yeah, man. He's really got a grip on these things. So you got this red sword. I guess you can... I know, that's just so you can plug it into the top of the truck, and then you got Geyser. I still don't know how to pronounce the name. It's very difficult to get a pronunciation of something that's written down. I'm pretty sure that's not Giza. It's Giza. So Geyser, Giza, Giza, whatever. So yeah, there's one sword. Oh, one sword. And there is, of course, Geyser. There's his sword, there's his head. And just for old time's sake, take out his old ion blaster. What's it? Ion rifle. One thing about this guy is he does have very tight grips on his hands, which is pretty cute. I don't know why, but for some reason these parts just are not staying in. So the toy is awesome. Should you go out and get it? I would say yes if you don't have a Nemesis Prime. Also yes if you have Power of the Primes, Optimus Prime as your sort of, your representation of Optimus Prime. This mold, the way that they've used it is pretty cool. It's very interesting, and I think as a character it will make a great foil for Optimus Prime. Also another enemy for Megatron. There's something else to think about. So yeah, there is Nemesis Prime. Thank you very much for watching. I know I've been gone for quite a while. I don't really think it's... I'll just say I've been unwell. And those that know me in real life, I am seeking help. So thank you very much for sticking with me through this tough time. Hopefully we can move on, have some more laughs. I hope you're enjoying these videos as you watch them. I hope you like my little twist on these videos. I review these from a sort of a classics point of view. Something a bit more up to date than G1, so it's a bit more, well, it's a bit friendlier to the wallet. So yeah, Nemesis Prime is a very nice... he's not just a solid black repaint and they pushed him out. They actually gave him some decent red, teal, silver and grey works. Decepticon logos are in pretty good position. The cannons that they've given him, the extra accessories, it just helps him sort of go further than just being a black repaint. They've really made him his own character and toy. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time, which will be shorter than the gap between this video and my last video. So again, thank you very much, and you'll see me next time. Bye now.